So welcome to your total body strength class. My name is Sam. We are gonna get right into it. So what we're gonna do today is a superset plus cardio workout. So we are gonna need a set of dumbbells, and we're gonna alternate from upper body to lower body. Then we have just a little 30-second cardio burst in there. And then the strength movements are gonna be 45 seconds on, a little 20-second rest in between. So I'll show that first set in just a moment, but let's get going right into the warm-up first. So we're just gonna go into those alternating runner's lunge, world's greatest stretch, I sometimes call them. But we're just gonna alternate this time. So we're leaning with the left, coming back, lean into the right. Just continuing this motion here. Starting off nice and slowly, nice and gentle. So we're stepping forward, keep it nice flat back here. Opening up those tight hips. Do a couple more, let's do one more each side. All right, and very nice. Next, we're gonna go into hands and knees, quadruped position. This time we're doing fire hydrants, opening up the hips a little bit more. So we're just bringing our hip, rotating it out to the side. Let's do 10 each leg. Keeping it at a nice kind of 90-degree angle there. Just two more for me, one more. And then run to your get to 10, switch into the other side. Continuing to breathe, continue to press to the floor. A couple more here. All right, next, dropping down onto our stomach, opening up our low back, core a bit. Let's do 10 of those Supermans, bring our arms off the floor. Everything is relaxed in the neck and face region. Keep our feet glued to the floor as well. There's 3. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Next, we're going to go into a high plank, so that push-up position. And we're going to alternate, bringing our heels off the floor, pressing it through to the ceiling, waking up the glutes, also waking up our shoulders as we're in this high plank. Now we're just going to do one more movement, and then we'll get going. Couple more of these. One more each side. All right, and then our last movement is going to be a fast-paced squat as we're getting a little warm here. And as we come down, we're bringing our arms up overhead. So let's do 10 of those. Already feeling that breath. Here we go. 10 reps, squat as we bring arms overhead. Here we go. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Nice. Okay, so let's get going into the workout here. So needing a pair of dumbbells. The first movement is going to be that reverse fly. So getting our upper back, bringing our dumbbells in front of us, and we are bringing elbows out to the side. That's number 1. Next one is going to be that single leg RDL. So one foot is down, other one is in our other hand, or dumbbells in our other hand. Bringing dumbbell not necessarily all the way to the floor, but rather when our back starts to round or shoulder starts to round, is when we come up. So back stays flat the whole time. And then our cardio movement is going to be just jumping jacks, just keeping that heart rate up a little bit. Doesn't need to be crazy intense for that one. Okay, here we go. So we're going 2 rounds through these, 45 seconds, starting with that reverse fly. Here we go. And we're off. So nice wide stance here. Butt is back, flat. Back is flat as well. And take breaks during this working set as needed. So especially if you're using heavier dumbbells, which is what we ideally would like to be doing to build that strength, breaks are not a bad thing. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds off. All right, going into that single leg RDL. In 10 seconds, we'll keep our left foot on the floor, dumbbells in our right hand. Getting ready in 5. There we go. So nice and slow and controlled on these. Pressing our feet and toes to the floor. Maybe keeping your arm extended out to help stabilize. Back stays flat. Feeling it in the glutes, the hamstrings. 10 seconds. Last one. 3, 2, and 1. 20 seconds off. Next, that little 30-second cardio burst. Jumping jacks. You can modify if you don't want to do the impact this morning by stepping it out instead. All right, getting ready in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 30 seconds. "15 seconds. Make it as easy as you need to, especially if it's this first round. Three, 2, 1. All right. 20 seconds off. Now we're going back into that reverse fly for round 2 of 2. Starting in 10. All right, getting ready in 3, 2, 1. Bend knees. Bring our elbows out. And pinching our shoulder blades ideally at the top of that motion. Squeeze at the top. Keeping bent elbows the whole time. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 5. A couple more. Very nice. Okay. Going into that single leg RDL. Other leg this time. Get ready in 5 seconds. See if we can control that breathing during these as well. Here we go, 45. Testing the balance too this morning. Nice and slowly, nice and controlled. Keep a little bend in that knee as well, and that planted leg. 15 seconds. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. Nice. 20 seconds off. Another little cardio burst of those jumping jacks. Modifying, of course, by stepping it out. It's an option. 5 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So then we have a little minute transition before we get into the next superset with different exercises. For 10 seconds. 2 and 1. Nice. Okay. Minute off. Grab a little drink. Catch your breath. Whatever you got to do. So the next 2 exercises is going to be the opposite of what we were just doing, going from the reverse flies into chest flies. So a lot of the same rules apply. So bend in the knees. Just this time, just bringing it up to the top, slow and controlled down. And then our other movement is going to be with or without dumbbells, 1 dumbbell or 2, going into that lateral lunge, bring our butt back each time. All right, getting ready in 10 seconds here with that chest fly. There we go. You can have your legs bent like I am, or straight on the floor, whatever makes you feel more stabilized. Bringing our elbows so they're about touching the floor. Maintaining that bend in the elbow as well. And continuing to breathe. Exhale as you bring it up. Last one. Nice. All right. 20 seconds off into those lateral lunges. So body weight with 1 dumbbell, or if you want to use 2, we're straddling that moving leg with the 2 dumbbells. There we go. Going to either side, just doing the opposite. Next time, I'm going left side. Sinking down, bringing your butt backwards. I have my Apple Watch going, and Siri just heard me, and she said, "That's not nice." What did I say? I didn't say anything to you. Siri, don't be so sassy. All right. 20 seconds off. Next, going into a little cardio burst. Similar exercise this time. We're just doing seal jacks instead of jumping jacks. So bringing arms up in front for 30. Stepping it out too. Also an option. 15. 5. 3. 2, 1. Nice. Okay, back into those chest flies for 45 seconds. This is last round of these. Getting ready in 5 seconds. All right, here we go. So really use that breath to make the movement happen. Exhale as you come up. So you're bringing the dumbbell so they're almost touching each other at the top. So you're really squeezing your chest muscles, your pec muscles at the top of that motion. All right, and relax. 20 seconds off. Now going into that lateral lunge. The right side for me. Getting ready in 5 seconds. All right, go. And so as you do this exercise specifically, you can start to experiment with sinking a little bit deeper into that range of motion. Bending the knee a little bit more, still keeping a nice flat torso, upright torso, versus kind of bending over like that. Maintaining a nice tall stature. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds off. Another little cardio burst, those seal jacks out in front. And then a little rest before we transition to the next one. All right, here we go. 30 seconds. Here for 15. Keep it going for 5. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right. Little 1-minute transition into the next few exercises. So the next one is going to be hitting our back again. It's kind of our obliques as well. So it's that lat pullover using probably 1, maybe 2, depending if it's lighter weights that you have available. So lat pullover, coming back behind us and feeling the stretch in those lats. And on this exercise, you actually don't have a lot of bend in the elbows, so it's kind of straight arms. So that's that one. The next one is going to be alternating forward lunge. We're just going to do one lunge, one side each time here. So using 1 or 2 dumbbells, whichever you prefer. So getting down into that lat pullover, 45 seconds. So having our knees upright or on the floor, whichever you prefer. And really emphasize bringing that dumbbell behind you. Feeling that stretch. And you're bringing it up to about like belly button, kind of chest level. And have a nice firm grip, because we don't want to be dropping it on ourselves, so not be ideal. Last one. All right. Into that forward lunge. So you can hold it a lot of different ways. Goblet squat, both dumbbells on either side, or 1 dumbbell on the opposite side of the leg that's lunging. That's what I'm gonna do. All right. Whichever foot you choose, we're just gonna do the opposite one. Next time, going left leg. So upright torso here. We're trying ideally to get 90 here with both legs. Don't have to get that far necessarily. Do what works for you. $15. All right, very nice. So next, our cardio is just going to be a little side to side shuffle, staying low, bent knees. 5 seconds. All right, here we go. Little shuffle. Just the length of your mat here. Quick feet. Try to get a lot of movements in this short amount of space. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right. 20 seconds. Going into our final round here with those lat pullovers. Got our other lunge, our shuffle, and we're out of here. All right. Getting ready in 3, 2, 1. Exhale as you bring it overhead. And there are other ways you can grip the dumbbell. But for our purposes today, I think this one is a nice one to go with. Last one. All right, coming slowly up. Going to that other side. Forward lunge. So right foot for me, whatever sort of stance or hold you want rather with the dumbbells works. Here's 45 seconds. Here we go. And so if you're using dumbbells that you've been using for a while, and it's not pushing us to that kind of like 8 out of 10 intensity, consider widening your stance. And that's going to make it a little bit more challenging. So more distance might increase that intensity to where you want it to be. 10 seconds. So one last one. All right. And final movement of the day before a little cool down. Those side to side shuffles in 5 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Staying low. Maybe trying to get even lower, almost like you're in a little mini squat position. Extending those arms out. Feel it in the shoulders. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. And very nice. All right. Let's grab a quick drink here. Into a little cool down, shall we? Okay. Let's go into that sit and reach position, hitting the hamstrings. So most of these, all of them, in fact, for a lot of glutes and hamstrings. So this might be a good one to focus on. So one knee can be bent, right knee's bent, reaching towards that left knee. You can have it off the ground slightly if you like. Otherwise, leaning over with a tall chest. And we're breathing. Trying to sink a little bit deeper on each exhale. Just take one more very conscious breath here. Switch it up. Bring left leg to 90 degrees, right leg out. Trying to sink into that stretch, lean a little bit more deeply on each exhale. So as a reminder for this class, but with strength training specifically, remember we're trying to get to that kind of 8 out of 10 intensity level. So it's like, if you feel like you need to take a break during the working set of that 45 seconds, that's what we're going for. So kind of have that in the back of your mind. It's not so much endurance where we want to go really super intensely, but we're close. And that's how you're going to get those adaptations. All right, next we're going to bring it to the other part of our glute stretch, hamstring stretch. So we're bending one knee, resting on the other one, and reaching through that opening. And if that doesn't make sense, let me know. Send me a message, and we'll connect of how to think about this class or your strength training outside of the class as well. All right, we'll switch it up. Reaching through. And as always, any sort of feedback on this sort of format or formats you'd like to see, or any other questions, please let me know. Any feedback is good feedback. And final one, we'll go into a quick child's pose, recovery position. So bringing our butt onto our heels, pressing our hands into the ground, feeling that stretch in the obliques. Taking a few very conscious breaths here, in through the nose, out through the mouth. One more. All right, there you have it. Some total body strength. My name is Sam. Take it easy, everybody, and we'll see you next time.